Hey, what's up, y'all? It is Naturi Naughton, and you're logged on to Vibe.com. The difference between this version of Fame from the original, which was in 1980, is that we have a lot of new music. We've created great songs that have different styles. You know, in the 80s, it was more like a disco, different sound of music and style of dancing, you know, and everybody had the leg warmers. You know, we don't have that in this version. We have, you know, we got a little hip hop, we got R&B, we have, you know, even Broadway style music, classical music, but we've really done a great job of merging all the different styles of today. And the characters are different. I mean, it's not like in the 80s where there was a Leroy or in Coco, even though some of our characters are based off of that. We really wanted to make it new and fresh and just give the characters a new twist. I was in my third audition when I first saw Fame. I hadn't grown up on it. You know, the movie came out before I was even born, to be honest. When I saw the movie when I was auditioning, I was like, wow, this is such a classic. It's such a great movie. The dancing, singing, the actors, the stories were so real and gritty. And I felt like to be a part of something like this, I was excited. Remember. Denise is my character. She's very different. You know, she's young, insecure. She doesn't really know what she wants. Her parents want her to pursue a career in classical music, a classical piano, but she wants to be a singer. So I didn't have that issue growing up. That's very different than my personal life. But I did have discouragement saying, don't go into this career. You should stick to something more secure, you know, things like that. And I kind of relate to Denise's struggle, but her passion to sing, that's something that is definitely similar to my character. Hairspray is on Broadway, so it's live theater. Very, very different. You're on a stage with 1,400 people in an audience. You got to reach everybody all the way in the balcony and everyone's sitting in the front row. So it's very different because doing a film, and even though it's musical, it's like a camera is all up in your face and catching every little thing, so you don't need to be as big and dramatic. In Hairspray, I had to be big movements and, you know, really project, because that's the thing, the difference in theater. The small subtleties are in film, but the big movements, so that everyone in the house can feel what you're saying and what you're singing about, you know, so that's the major differences. But I like both. I actually booked a movie called The Lottery Ticket that I'll be shooting in Atlanta with Ice Cube, Bow Wow, Loretta Devine, Brandon T. Jackson. I'm very excited. You know, it's an urban comedy. It's a great story. And just to be able to work with Ice Cube, and I've admired, you know, what he's done, especially for black films, and just hilarious. I can't wait to have a good time in Atlanta, so I'll be down there this fall. Will I ever do another role that's as like rough and raunchy, or I don't know I mean, if the opportunity comes and it's a great winning role. I mean, there's actors who've won their Oscars and nominated, like Angela Bassett, you know, playing Tina Turner. That's some tough stuff, and it's deep, you know, and I admire her work. And, you know, actresses who have played all kinds of roles. I never shy away from a challenge. Lil Kim was definitely a challenge, you know, so different than my personality. People are like, wow, how did you do that? Because I'm definitely not that person, but it was fun, you know. The character it's very sexy, of course, but it was more than just sexy. She's extremely young and vulnerable and in love, and that side of it is what I wanted to bring to the portrayal of Lil Kim. When I was doing Hairspray on Broadway, I was just regular. I go take the train back to Jersey, come into the city every day, 8 shows a week. You know, people don't get the same. We don't get credit for doing Broadway. You know, people don't come up to you and like, oh my gosh, because it's on a scale where it's only in New York, and a lot of people may know you, but not on that level. Now with Notorious and playing Lil Kim, people are like, oh my goodness, you did your thing, mama. Or, you know, coming up to me like, you killed that. And especially Brooklyn is like, you represented, you know. I think people are proud and excited. And, you know, when they meet me, they always show me a lot of love. So it's cool. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Naturi Naughton. You better make sure you go see my new movie, Fame. It's in theaters September 25th. You're going to like it.